Welcome back to another episode, and in this one we are going to somewhere really crazy. We're going to the border of North Korea. Minorly freaking out. As long as we don't go past the border, we should be good. But I'm actually really excited for this journey. Kind of forcing Maddie to come along. Nah, she's excited too. I'll explain later in the video why this is such a big deal to me personally. But we're gonna have a fun day. We are in Seoul, South Korea right now. This is day 2. Gonna say day 1 was pretty good. We like this place, it's pretty cool. But the real reason we came, I mean the number one reason we came was for this day, this trip specifically. So we're gonna get picked up by a bus and then drive to North Korea. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, you guys, we are at stop number 1 of the tour, and I'm gonna mess up the name, so I'm not even gonna try, but essentially where we're at here, they have the train, the old literal bridges that used to go to and from North Korea. You can see the one that was destroyed is going to North Korea. The one that is still intact is the one that goes back to the south. And then they have the old train is the whole old train tracks as well, which is like super crazy. All around us, there's like all these memorials about the war, countries that helped out in the war, just like everything like that, super crazy.
They have the Freedom Bridge, which they used to let go like something 13,000 of the prisoners of war when they decided to end the war, and they literally walked the bridge.
And we just bought something that I've always, like I heard about that you can do this, and I've always wanted to do this, but check this out.
This is North Korean money.
Hey yo, we got those big bills.
This is one of the last places that you can buy North Korean money, or see it even.
And they were telling us how strict they are in North Korea about bending or even rolling anything with the dear leader's face on it. So this money right here, this one right here has Kim Il-sung on it. And this is the old money that they used to use. They have new money now too. We got the original.
It still has their leader's face on it though, the new one. So they literally can't like bend it and put it in their wallet.
Nah, so you're supposed to keep it nice and crisp. We'll make sure to keep ours crisp just in case we get kidnapped over there. And they check our money and they're like, what the heck? You rolled up this money and put it in your wallet. You're not allowed to do that. So we are about to go to the next stop, and there's some really cool stops along the way. I think the next one is where we're actually gonna be able to see North Korea. And then there's another one where we go on a tunnel that was built by the North Koreans to try to basically get into South Korea and attack them. And we're gonna go into the tunnel, which is insane. But yeah, basically we're just waiting right now. And the reason we have to wait so long is because they've really cracked down on the security lately, because a soldier from America recently ran across the DMZ to North Korea. And because of that, they have tightened that security. So in the meantime, Maddie's gonna give us a quick review of what a burger tastes like near the DMZ on a rating of 1 to 10.
5.
There you have it. The burgers are a 5 out of 10 here near the DMZ.
Little hat.
Got a cool hat. DMZ, American flag, Korean flag, in front of them all.
Nice.
UN symbol.
One, two, three. Before 2018, you know, the timetable, timetable is decided by the longitude.
So over here we have South Korea, and that right there is North Korea.
You should take photo with the flag, and also here, go to the right side. Go to the right. You can see our flag, our white flag, our national flag. Before we were separated, we used this flag together. But after we were separated, North Korea, they used the community flag.
Might have to get you to sing me.
140, please.
Just spent the last like 15 minutes just looking through these telescopes. We did find some North Koreans working in fields and walking around and stuff, so that is just crazy. It really is. The Korean flag is just waving in the wind, and it's crazy. This is like the only place in the world that you're gonna see that, so wow. Just crazy. Like the Hermit Kingdom is right there. Definitely the part of the tour that I was most excited about, but that's not the end of the tour. We still have some tunnels to go through, and who knows what we're gonna find, but it's just mind-blowing. This is still blowing my mind as it's happening. Okay, so we just went through the tunnel, and unfortunately they're really strict on filming, so we had to put away the camera and our phones and go through an x-ray detector and everything. It was really cool though. We essentially went almost a full quarter mile down this slope, and then we had hard hats on and everything, and we were in like a 6 foot max height. I had to duck for a lot of it. Tunnel for, I don't know, like quarter of a mile. It was really cool. You can see the dynamite marks that the North Koreans made trying to like get their way to Seoul underground, and I mean, it's just crazy. I just can't believe it still. The official DNZ sign. So epic, so famous. Here's our view from our hotel, by the way. But yeah, this is it. This is South Korea. So yes, we did make it back safely. We in fact did not get kidnapped and sent over to North Korea, so pretty good day. Closing remarks on the DMZ trip. Very interesting and absolutely worth it. We would recommend that. I'm gonna drop the link below to the tour guide that we used. We did book through Klook, which is where we book basically all of our stuff, especially when we're traveling in Asia. Just very easy and always works out in the best way possible. But yeah, our tour was awesome. Our tour guide was June, that's his name. If you're able to find him, like definitely go with him, he's awesome. But yeah, it was awesome. We basically drove like 1 hour up to the different spots and then 1 hour back, and that was that. Like I said in the beginning though, this is something that I've wanted to personally do for a very long time, and I was happy that Maddie was willing to tag along. But it really comes down to just the issues that North Koreans face. I think it's important to remember that the people are so much different than the government, and the people there are probably incredible, just like any humans around the world, but they're stuck in a really tough place to be stuck in. You know, all the things about North Korea, how they are just like super closed off to the world, like it's all true. And so the fact that we got to literally see North Korea and North Koreans still kind of blows my mind. Is just pretty insane, because I think that's kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity. And it's crazy to just understand the dynamic, because technically, like we were told on our tour, South Korea is still in a war. And so when you come to South Korea and you're in Seoul, like you are technically in a place that is, you know, pretty cautious at the fact that their northern border is connected to a country that, you know, wants to attack them and has tried to attack them many, many times, and has literally built tunnels underground that go to Seoul just so they could come out and attack the people. I mean, it's literally insane. The people here also have to spend 18 months mandatory military time. And so, yeah, we're in a country that's technically in a war. Even though they're not actually fighting each other, it's like very apparent that they're cautious over those things. But it's sad what goes on in North Korea, and so I'm gonna just end the video with an organization called Liberty North Korea. I have no association with them or anything. We're not getting paid to say this or anything, but this is just an organization I found over the last few years as I've delved into the research of what goes on in North Korea and the human rights issues there, and specifically people who are trying to escape North Korea and then basically what happens to them after that. And so there's this organization called Liberty North Korea, aka LINK, and they actually help North Koreans after they get out of North Korea. You know, there's really nothing we can do to help them get out of North Korea, but once they get out of North Korea, that's just the beginning of their problems, essentially. They go to China. A lot of the women are unfortunately sold into terrible situations, and this organization helps them get safely to either South Korea, where they are technically citizens still. They are immediately become citizens and are helped into the real world, or even America, where the Americans can come in and kind of do the same thing. But yeah, I'm going to drop that below. And other than that, I just want to say thanks for watching this video. We appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And we have plenty of travels to come. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.